I never contributed to Dart. I have never contributed to any major open source project. To be fair.
Hi guys, today we have Soumyadip with us, who is a Dart Google Summer of Code student, and today he will share his experience with us. So let's start. Hey Soumyadip, thanks for joining me here. It's really nice to have you here. You have done so many great things. So tell me how you're doing.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you, Sumit, for bringing me here at your channel. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Soumyadip. So Soumyadip, you have cracked Gsoc this year. Tell me about your story, how you started coding, and tell me about you, what you are doing right now.
So, first of all, Gsoc cracking is a little bit weird because Gsoc is an open source program, so anybody can participate. There is no like competition kind of thing. You just get into Gsoc and it's a journey after that. So, my journey with coding started at my 12th, 11th, 12th phase, but I was not good at coding at that time. Uh, at the end of 2018, I got a little bit interest. I have developed a little bit interest in coding, and I just blindly applied for Google coding. Google coding program has stopped now, but it was there at that time. That was the beginning of my coding journey actually. So in 2018, I participated in Google coding just just 10 days before it was going to end. There was in Google coding there were pretty simple, small tasks that few open source organizations have given, and I have done quite a few easy to medium tasks. I haven't touched any hard tasks back then because I wasn't confident, and there was like not much time left to end that program. So at the time, one of my mentor was a GSOC participant, and that was the first time I have heard about GSOC. After that, I went on exploring the open source world a little bit. I have learned that most of the softwares we use today are one way or another developed by some open source projects. Even the Android project is completely open source. The Chrome browser's open source component is completely open source. Mm,
Even the
you are
Firefox
also
is.
working with, yeah, even the Firefox is, even
Yeah,
you are working with TensorFlow, right?
yeah,
So even TensorFlow is open source, the whole
yeah.
machine learning thing. So it was my first introduction to GSOC, but I wasn't sure that what is the whole program about. So I have contacted my Google coding mentor. He said that yeah, it's an open source program, but and then I forgot about GSOC. I
After
just
2018, you forget about it, right?
yeah, I forgot about GSOC. Uh, I am very forgetful. Uh,
Same here.
yeah. Then I got into college. First year was okay. I didn't contribute to open source that much from 2018. That's my bad actually. Uh, it was mostly my lack of knowledge, and then I was clueless what to contribute, how to contribute. So I was became detached from that, which is open source community. So in the first year also, when I remembered about GSOC once again, the deadline was already passed, and uh, still I wasn't confident about my coding skills, about what I know. Even, even should I contribute to any open source project or not? So I waited. This year, I'm at second year of my BTech. And here I I remembered about Gsoc once again, just accidentally. Okay, it just came into my mind. Oh, there is a thing called Gsoc. I have to check that out. So I checked in. Uh, this year, the application deadline was April 13th. Right?
Yeah, it was exactly.
I I read about Gsoc once again at around March 20 or 23rd. So it was not very long before the application ending period. Then I just what I thought let's just search which organizations are participating this year and what are the what participants will do in GSOC. So I will monitor that and I will apply next year. That was my plan. But then at that time I was learning about Dart and Flutter. Uh, so naturally, I searched for Dart, the Dart and Flutter projects in our Gsoc portal. There I found the Dart organization itself. I wasn't aware that Dart even participates in this. So I opened their page, opened their idea page, and I was scrolling through, reading each and every ideas. I was not getting most of them. I don't even understand what they're saying. But then I tried each and every project a little bit just to gather some context. Okay, what is the problem? What are the running issues currently? Why this is an idea? Why this is an issue of idea at all? So when I was scrolling through, at the very end of their GSOC idea list, I got my project, which I am currently working on. After reading the problem statement, I was a bit curious. How can this even happen? How can I even mix two different languages like Dart, C, C++? How can I mix these three? Because Dart and C, C++ are pretty different languages. Like,
Mm-hmm.
one is Dart is a completely managed language, C, C++ is completely unmanaged, and there are a lot of differences. And so I just went ahead and joined their mailing list to see what participants are talking about.
Yeah.
Then, I finally decided to post a mail there. Okay, I am interested in this project and how can I set up my machine? And then I connected with my mentors and just when I just went with the flow. I have never like knew that I will get selected this year because it was not my target at all.
So then you got selected, right? After applying to.
Yeah. Then after 1 month at around midnight, I got the mail from Gsoc.
And how was your feeling after getting the mail?
I was I wasn't believing that I got selected because I never contributed to that. They do not know me. I do not have any strong Flutter projects or Dart projects. I
Yeah.
have started learning Dart just few months back. I do not have any strong even any
You
strong C++.
started learning that few months ago. I
Yes,
mean,
I start. Yeah.
it is really amazing. How long you are coding in that?
Like I just started learning that around January this year, actually.
Oh. And now you are
Yeah,
contributing to that organization itself.
yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's really amazing. So that was a nice journey. Uh, my story is pretty much similar to this. So that is how you got to know about Gsoc and applied for it, and you successfully I got accepted for your proposal. So tell me about your proposal. How was your proposal? Tell us about it.
I have just like you all, I have also searched for how to crack Gsoc and how to write a Gsoc proposal. We all do that.
And this will be pretty much our title for this video also.
Okay, one more to the list. But yeah, so there was a GitHub repository. I forgot the actual repository link. I will give it to you later. There was a collection of various GSOC proposals that were
Mm.
accepted or rejected to various organizations. First of all, I went through them to understand what should I write and what I shouldn't write. But they were pretty long proposals, like 18 to 25 pages long on average.
Mm.
But mine was accidentally 8 pages long, including my personal details. So it is effectively 7 pages long. In the proposal, what I have written to my contact details and personal details, that was pretty basic stuff. Then I have discussed what is the project all about, how I am approaching the project, how am I like breaking down my timeline, uh, at which steps I will perform to accomplish my goal, I have given a tentative timeline, when I will be available, why this project, why not any other project, and a small briefing about myself. That's all.
Can you share the proposal with us? I mean the link of the proposal, so the audience can see, and if they are going to apply next year, they can take
Yeah,
inspiration for
yes,
that.
sure. Yes, sure. That's enough. I
So
can
you
share that.
you will have the proposal link below in the description. You can check it.
Yes.
Gsoc is about to end. So how's your Google Summer code been till now?
Yeah, I have learned so many things. I had fun with my GSOC mentors, the community, and you guys. You know, that's a good thing.
Our WhatsApp group is the main achievement of this Gsoc.
Yeah, that was our community bonding.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I like what I felt I was pretty clueless. How can I approach a problem? That has become a lot more clear to me. How to approach a problem, when to choose a solution, what not to do, and the main factor I have developed is writing quality code. My quality of my code was pretty garbage, uh, and due to my mentors, it has improved a lot. So,
Yeah. It's really nice to work with Google engineers, no?
yeah, they are like chill, funny, and at the same time they are super efficient and
Yeah,
whatnot.
they're really intelligent. They know
Yeah.
the best way to do it. So, which project you are working on? Tell us about your project.
So I am developing a HTTP package, a networking package in Dart, that will enable any developer to utilize our Chrome's or Chromium's internal network stack. So I'm exposing that to the Dart computer world. That
Yeah.
thing is super efficient, and the working principle is super fascinating. You can actually check the Chromium project to get further details
This
how
is the
they can
yeah.
manage.
So this is the fun we get when we work in Google Summer of Code. We work on
Yeah.
large softwares which will be used largely in the community. So, so tell us about that. How is the open source community there?
Dart's open source community is pretty active. Even Daku and Freya, who are my mentors actually, are very helpful. And other than that, the other mentors, I mean the mentors of other projects and the main project maintainers, the authors are super helpful. Like currently there are like 5,000 issues are listed in the GitHub and more are opening and they are solving it really quickly. You know how Flutter and Dart team works together and like, works in a rapid pace. And at the same time, they ensure the quality of the code that are being contributed.
Uh,
No, it's a pretty new language. and a lot of things are coming out. Okay, the like we're about to like we are testing with even WebAssembly also, so that the web
And
support gets
lot of people even
increased.
don't know that Dart is a language. Many people think Flutter is a
Yeah,
language.
yeah, that's a common
That,
misconception.
uh,
Flutter is a UI toolkit
mhm.
that is based on Dart.
Dart can do more things than Flutter.
Dart is the like mother of Flutter.
And VS Code is the father. Okay. So tell us about your experience while working with Google engineers. Right now, you are working with most of the Denmark engineers, right? Denmark Google engineers.
Right. There are few. My mentor is Denmark based, and few of them are Australia based. Some of them are US based also. So uh, my mentor, as I have said, that he is pretty chill, nice, fun guy. Even sometimes I am not sure what I am doing, but he's sure about what I am doing. That's pretty weird, and actually not weird. It's awesome actually. So I do mistakes. I do a lot of mistakes, and they like, hey, we are all humans. You can do that. It happens. There is not a major deal. You shouldn't worry about it. So they are super supportive. At the same time, they will explain to you why I am not accepting your solution. Why there is a separate solution needed, and they do not mind if you just like reject their idea and
Yeah,
you propose yours.
the best
They
idea
are
should win.
yeah, the best idea you should go in. Though most of the times my idea is pretty garbage, but they of course listen, and they also ask me why I am doing this, so
That's
we
pretty
can
great.
finally settle down to the best possible solution at the time.
California ones are pretty much similar to this. Uh, so,
You are working with California people, right?
uh, if there's someone new who want to contribute to Dart, how should he approach?
So first of all, I will suggest you go to Dart's repositories. There are many things in Dart organization actually. There is our pub,
Yeah,
what is our package distribution system. There is the Dart SDK itself. There are few small packages that are part of our standard libraries. Those are there. There are some official packages also that are not part of the SDK itself, but they are officially endorsed packages. You
yeah,
can contribute to them also. You can just like start with the most simplest one, read some issues, see how community is solving a problem, figure out a problem, and just send the patch. And you can even mention few of the maintainers. And how can you get to the maintainers? You can go to Dart organization at GitHub and go to their wiki page to get a look at the past Gsoc idea list, and there you will definitely get some contacts of the maintainers, because when they propose an idea, they mention possible future maintainer of that and their contact details also. You can mention them in GitHub and learn from them from where should I start looking at a big project. Because at a big project, main problem is that you are confused, like what is the starting point of this, right? It's a major problem that I have faced actually.
that's great. So that is some vital information for our audience if they are planning to contribute to Dart.
I'll be
So,
really happy if you guys contribute to that.
what would you suggest to someone who is preparing for GSOC next year?
uh, Preparing for GSOC next year. Even I haven't prepared for GSOC. I do not know if I am the right person to suggest this, but as I have said, I have also searched how to crack GSOC, and almost all of them suggest that you must start contributing to your target or organizations 8 months back, 9 months back, and that's why I have said ki I was keeping track of GSOC to apply next year, not this year, because everybody is saying ki
Yeah,
8 months, 9 months is the bare minimum. So I was not targeting this. But the reality is, you are always encouraged to contribute to your organization beforehand. That is always encouraged, because you should, regardless of GSOC, if you are want to develop a good software, go ahead and do that. But for GSOC, you do not have to like to start it 8 months before, 9 months before. I have started 10 days before. Sorry, 20 days before. So it is also possible. I never contributed to Dart. I have never contributed to any major open source project. To be fair, at the Google coding period, I contributed a little bit at OpenWiz, but it was a very minor contribution. It was not a major contribution. So I was pretty new to the Dart organization itself.
so guys, chill out. You don't have to prepare for it 8 months before the program. You can just contribute to open source and get more experience with it. Gsoc is not that tough. You can crack it if this is the right word.
But this is not a JE or some kind of thing. This is not like must do or will
Yeah,
definitely get
yeah,
you a job. It is not like
yeah.
that. It
But
is
it
just
will,
you are
yeah,
helping out the community.
community, and after that
Of
you
course, you
will
will
get
get.
a good experience and you can add this to your resume. It will look really good, right?
It will look really cool. You will get mentored, but there is nothing like I have cracked this up, so I will get the job at Google or
Yeah,
anywhere else.
just give
Not
me
like
the
that.
job later. I have Gsoc with me. This is not practical. So this is the question that I had before applying to Google Summer of Code. So I had a question, as you said that most of the videos which are in YouTube right now suggest you to have a great profile. So do you have to have a great open source profile to get into Gsoc?
I don't think so. Actually, I didn't have a good open source profile. Even I do not even had a proper open source profile at all. There was few of my time pass personal projects with 0 stars and 0 forks, of course. So you can't say it is a great thing. Uh, the most critical part is before you submit your proposal. Actually, they most of the times they watch your behavior, how are you communicating with your possible mentors and the community itself. Are you even interested in the in contributing to it? Will you stick after GSOC period? It is a very important thing that GSOC is like kickstarting your open source journey. They are expecting that you will stick with them as a contributor and as a valuable member of creating their project. It's not like I have come, done GSOC, taken his perks and like bye bye. Not like that. They do not like those people, to be frank. So they will judge on that, and they will also see that do you have the willing to do the job. Okay, they know that you want mentorship. They are not expecting that you will know everything. Then what is the point of mentorship at all? Then you will just directly contribute. There is no point of GSOC then. They know you know a lot less, but they will check the enthusiasm, the clarity of your ideas. Yeah, that is something.
And what to do if you get rejected? I mean, if you have applied for Gsoc and your proposal didn't got selected for Gsoc, so what to do then?
Getting rejected in GSOC isn't the worst thing in your life. I can guarantee that. Uh, like I wish you a very happy life, but still, uh, See,
If
at the
getting
end,
if getting rejected from Gsoc is the worst thing in your life, you are having a great life.
yeah, that's true.
You continue.
Even before GSOC, I got rejected from MLH, the MLH fellowship thing. So I know rejections are pretty bad to handle, but we have to face it 100 times, maybe in a day. Maybe not in a day, but 100 times in a month at least. Otherwise, you are not doing much. Even if you get rejected, there is nothing bad. Open source is still open for you. You can learn from them who are getting selected this year and try again next year. You can even start contributing from like this year also, because you have already like what in your idea for sure, even if it is a little bit you have failed for a reason. Ask, you can consult the mentors that like why you have rejected me. I mean, not in a rude sense, but in a feedback kind of sense, like give me the reason, not like give me the reason, can you tell me ki, what can I do better
Ask
so
for
I can
their
get accepted
feedback,
in this.
not give them statements that I am so
Yeah,
great. why,
yeah,
why
do
you
not do that,
declare? Yeah,
especially in public platforms.
yeah,
Like this will even decrease your chances to ever get into any open source projects,
yeah.
because they check your profile thoroughly. If you have misbehaved with someone in the open source world or not, like you have to be a team player, because open source community is huge and everyone, like 100 developers is working on the same project at the same time all around.
So, and you recently got selected for DSC Lead in your college, right? Tell us about it.
Yes,
How it is.
like I have got into DSC. I got selected as a DSC lead just like few weeks back, I guess, like 2 weeks back. Like, so it is a new DSC at our college. My university is Soumyadip University, Kolkata. So yeah, it is like new DSC. I do not have any prior experiences. Currently, I am studying my university demographics to understand what I can do, what I can't do in my abilities. GDSC or Google Developer Students Clubs, in general, what they do, they bridge the gap between theories and practicals. And we always sit together, do peer learning, and develop some really impactful projects to help some local businesses or maybe some universities needs, or the needs of just like people like you and me. There are various other cases in different colleges, so they are doing like literally a great job.
So, tell us about your future plans. I mean, what after GSOC?
That's a good question. That's a hard question. I do not know what I will do after GSA. Uh, I think I will stick around to my project. Actually, I do not think that the whole project will be completed within the GSA period. It's a little bit large project, and actually, I'm not working in an existing project. I'm working in a new project. So
Yeah.
it's a very hard to complete in 10 weeks. So I will continue contributing to that. I will I will try to develop my Flutter skills, and definitely DS. Otherwise, I'm not, I don't think I'm getting a job. I do not
Ah,
know what is the current scenario.
DSA is really important, man,
Yeah,
for getting a job.
yes, yeah, DSC. No, the DSC is in general pretty important. Even at doing this project, like some little bit of DSA concept actually helped me to ideate few things. Like,
No.
yeah, but they are pretty simple.
Some people have that misconception that which college you belong to matters. as you also belong to a tier 3 college, I don't know how people judge a college by tiers, but it is in India tier 3 college. So you also belong to a tier 3 college. So tell us that if that affects or not.
I do not think that affects. Actually, I have seen mm, like various tier one, tier two college got students got rejected, and even like from unknown colleges, they select people from unknown colleges also. But like in Gsoc in general, there is no such thing. But like some organizations may have biases that I am not aware of. So people's experience may differ, but I haven't faced any of that in that at least.
Yeah, I also think that, I mean, DIRT is a really good organization, and if it doesn't affect that there, I don't think you want to be in part of any organization which um, have biases towards your education and educational background. So it was really nice talking to you, Soumyadip. So
Thanks
I
for
will
having me here.
link down Soumyadip's LinkedIn profile and Soumyadip's Gsoc project. You can have a look at that, and please subscribe if you enjoyed the interview, and we'll see you in the next video.